I'm gonna show you the 80-20 strategy when it comes to Gmail keyboard shortcuts, and you'll only need to learn 5 keys. So let's get started. We're in Gmail now, so we'll go into settings, see all settings. Wanna go to the advanced tab, and we wanna enable auto advance. We'll talk about that in a second, but it makes it much easier to process emails. It'll basically take you to the next email once you've processed the last one. And then we also want to enable custom keyboard shortcuts. And then we want to go into general keyboard shortcuts, and we want to put keyboard shortcuts are on. And then you might need to refresh your browser for this to take effect. So these are the 5 shortcuts you're going to learn, and they're really, really simple to understand, and they're all on the same row. So it's really A, S, D, J, K, L are the ones you're going to remember. As you can see, they all stand for something. They're basically responses to an email. So you're gonna either archive an email, you're gonna mark it as spam and try to unsubscribe from that email, you're gonna delete an email, you're gonna snooze, or what I call retrieve it for later, or you're going to defer it, which means you're gonna go to the next email, which is gonna be J for previous and K for next. And these 2 are highlighted here in yellow because you do need to change them because they're not mapped this way. I think that's much more intuitive for S to be spam and L to be for snooze or later. So you'll go into your keyboard shortcuts here. We'll just need to remap it. Snooze right here, so we just make sure that we change it to L as spam, and I've mark this as S. So just make sure you make those changes, and these are all lowercase, but again, it makes it super simple. Everything's on the same row. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this in action. It's super simple. You'll save so much time using your keyboard shortcut. So one thing you wanna do is you wanna make sure you take your mouse or your trackpad and you don't use it during this part, and you only use your fingers and the keyboard. And what you wanna do is you wanna actually scroll down, is you wanna go bottom up when you're processing emails. You wanna start with the oldest first and go all the way to the top. So we'll start with this birthday notification. So we'll just click into it. We're gonna use our mouse or trackpad there. Okay, so I already know that this person's birthday's coming up. I can delete it, so I'll press delete, D for delete. You can see that went away. Promotional email. I kind of want these promotions to keep coming into my inbox, so I'll delete it. This is another kind of promo. I want it to keep coming, delete. Okay, so this is a ticket for a concert. So I want this to come back when it's time. So I'll go into L, and you'll see that'll pop up, and I can do a custom one, but I'll say next week. And I can use the arrow keys and put next week, boom. And then as you can see, it's going to the next email automatically. This is another delete. Promo, I'll keep. Someone subscribe to my YouTube channel, thank you. Archive, Gmail calendar invite, that's a delete. Amazon Fresh order, delete. Most of these are deletes, archives. Okay, delete here. Okay, meet your fellow writers from Substack. This is interesting, I kind of wanna look at this later, maybe tomorrow on Saturday. Someone's birthday, I will delete this. Okay, but to show you some of the other commands here, you could go to S for spam. You can see, boom, this pops up and says, do you want to unsubscribe and report this as spam? And you can do that for any sort of promo that comes in that you kind of want to unsubscribe from. So I really like doing that. And then there's always the possibility of deferring. So you look at this and you're like, I don't want to defer that. I don't want to snooze this. I don't want to delete it. I just want to come back to it when I come back to my inbox. So you can just use J and K, and it'll go to the next email. So K will take you back, and J will take you to the top of your inbox. Okay, and then I have an order here. I'll archive this. My package is delivered. I don't need that. Delete. PayPal notification, delete. And boom, look at my inbox. That was so simple and easy. So highly recommend that you learn these keyboard shortcuts. And a couple more tips here is, one is you can write these down on a sticky note, which I think is a really good idea to start putting this into muscle memory. And the second thing that we did was I took my mouse and I put it away from my computer, so I'm only using my fingers and the keyboard. If you use a trackpad, take this sticky note that we just talked about and put it on your trackpad so you know not to use your trackpad when you're starting this. Let me know what you guys think. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next one.